Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Multivet content. Today we're talking about the Speed Superhero Day ABX, which was for Luna, and some change that actually we are expecting. And I'm actually really excited, and I'm actually happy about Luna's Row. Now, this is the team that we like normally use on the Speed Superhero Day because of the dodge. Because the dodge on this day makes it super harder. For the stats, actually I'm capping out most of my stats actually with this team up, because Nick Fury and that team up gives us a little bit more. Then we have 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 9 Odin's Blessings, Traskey rolled for critical damage, all skills level 6. We have Tap Enhancement 0, doesn't even need it. Power of Angry Hulk, CTP of Rage, with a mythic uniform with 3 of the uniform options. I do not have these two. These two will help you out if you have them, obviously. Now, talking about the Speed Hero Day, actually they changed something, and which is interesting. Now, it used to be dodge. If you go here, challenge the record, you will see Intel, the Frost Beast in this stage uses defense penetration and decrease all defense attacks. The dodge is gone. There is no dodge anymore. So I'm gonna be showing you 2 runs now. First is gonna be before the update, when I took it from my another video that I did before, with the exact same build that I had on that dodge day and how hard it was. Then we will compare it to the run that we are gonna do. So yeah, let's go. And let's go with the team up for Nick Fury, White Fox, and Luna Snow. This is the best team up that you can get. Now, as talked about, we're gonna be starting off with Nick Fury's 5th skill. Get the buff, switch to Luna. Then we'll start a rotation with 4 5 2 1 3, and then we will actually go with it. Now, the rotation can be improvised, as I said. So don't actually go crazy if the rotation changes in between, because you gotta spam some of the skills sometimes to adjust the proc. So we go here. 4 5 2 1 3, it reset the skills. So 1 2, we'll go 1 2 again. 1 2, we'll get the proc on the 3rd skill. 1 5, wait a bit, tier 3, 4 2 1 3, we got the damage, and then 1 2. And look at the pattern. I am trying to use the first and 2 together as much as possible. You can see sometimes even if I don't have that. So tier 3, 5 2 3, and as I said before as well, try to get the 2nd skill, cancel the 3rd skill with the tier 3 skill every single time. It might not be available for you guys every single time, so I'm not saying that you must get it, although yeah, if you get it, it's gonna give you much more of a damage boost than any other skill combos out there, because the tier 3 skill, I think the most damage, the rain, kind of like the snow rain, keeps actually going, but it does not do that much damage. All the main damage is from the tier 3 skill at the start of the tier 3 skill to, I think, 2 seconds. It works for 2 seconds and it just fades away. So I think that's a really good way to do that, and I just waited a little bit just to get the mobs cleared. I did not use the tier 3 skill there, although I do not recommend holding the tier 3 skill even for 1 second. But if you need to, sometimes if the mobs are there, it's actually worth it, because you really don't want to get your tier 3 skill damage spread out, because if there are mobs around when you hit your tier 3 skill around the beast, the tier 3 skill bubble damage will get separated, and that bubble will also start hitting the mobs, which is probably the worst thing that can actually happen to you. Right there, we are getting all the damage, and we are trying to get all our bubble damage from the tier 3 skill on the beast, which is helping our damage, which is helping our score. We have already passed 5.4 million, which is a good score at this point. I try to get about 6 million with about 30 seconds to remaining, but we have reached 6 million right there, and we still have 48 seconds, so I think we should be over 7 million comfortably. Although do not take it like easy. Please do not take it like super easy, because just because your scores are high, your scores can get screwed. Even after, and even if you are actually working really good, it can still, right there, my damage actually just spread out, because when I use the tier 3 skill, before I could cancel the tier 3 skill, before the bubbles appear, the mobs were there and I could not do anything with that. So do not actually go crazy about that. It happens to everyone. It happened to me, and I think we are gonna be getting 7 million right there pretty comfortably. I think we should be getting 7.1 or something. So this was the rotation and the run. You can improvise, learn from it, try it yourself, and keep trying, because the dodge makes it much more harder. Now, you just saw the run. Now, let's go for the new ABX run with the new effect that we have. The dodge is gone. I will still have to see if the dodge is gonna be a transfer to some other day to make some other day harder, because this definitely has been made easier. Now, we will show the score difference, because the score difference should be huge in terms of, at least should be almost a million, I think, for the dodge gone. So, we'll see. We'll go here and we'll start off with 4-5. 2-1-3. Rotation is not gonna change. Now, the reason why I say it should be a million over and not way too much is because even though it has changed, even though the dodge is gone, so we are definitely gonna score much more than we used to. But the new ABX also, because of the new ABX changes and that 6 seconds of iframe, 2 seconds each before each run, is gonna definitely bring your scores down a bit, right? Just because of that. So it could have been more than actually 1.5 million actually, and it could be if I run it more. That was literally the run that I'm showing you right now going on. That was literally my first run with my Luna, and I did not even look at the changes that they did. And yeah, they did that, and that's pretty easy. Now just keep in mind one thing right there, that he's an iframe. Try to not use the tier 3 skill if you think he's gonna jump to the center, and you can always learn the pattern of the beast and just decide if he's gonna jump or not. Do not waste your tier 3. Your tier 3 is your main weapon in terms of score boost that you get from Luna and capping out. So do not, and try not to waste any, try not to let any of your tier 3 skills go to waste because of that iframe, because that iframe gets crazy. And sometimes actually in some of the runs I did a mistake when I was trying to record some other run. Maybe I could get a little bit better one, and I actually ended up wasting my tier 3 skill. Now I think he's gonna go and jump towards right there. So I used the tier 3 skill before that, so I got the damage. I did not have to worry about anything. So please do not do that, and try to not waste any of your damage from your tier 3 skill, and try to land every single tier 3 on the beast, and you should be able to cap pretty comfortably. Now, I do have 76% energy attack on my Luna, so it's probably easier for me. It might not be that easier for you even with this team up, but I do think that if you can land the procs, even if you don't have insight, you can cap with insight about depending on your build, mainly, because even with 76% energy attack that I have right now, I am gonna score really good. I think you should be able to score about if you have about 65 or maybe 60, depending on your Odin's Blessing or build that you have, you should be able to cap about 65% energy attack, at least as I think, on an average. I think it should be possible, because we have already passed it. 7.5 million, we have already passed 7.5 million. We still have 16 seconds to go. So yeah, we have a really nice boost for Luna. It's not gonna be horrible anymore. We used to struggle a lot. I used to struggle a lot capping this day. Now it's gonna be just one and done for me, which is okay, which is a good thing. That we maybe 8.17 million is a really good score. Actually, yeah, 1 million more. Almost exactly 1 million more. It could have been better if I had done better, obviously. So it looks like the dodge is gone. It's gonna be easier for you to cap with Luna now, much more easier than it was before. And definitely that actually makes up room. Now I have people talking about some of the White Fox stuff. Even if you don't have the insights, you can still do that, and I still think that you might still be able to get away on this day with this team up. Now I'm not sure if they change the dodge to the superhero female day, which would make it like crazy harder. I hope they don't do that way, but I think if they do that, that is gonna be really harder. Now talking about White Fox, I heard some of the people saying that maybe it would be great to switch to White Fox because she has paralysis on the month that paralysis will be on. So I would definitely like, and I will do a video with White Fox switching if it helps Luna, because I don't think, because Luna just loses too much damage. Even if she's like opt out for like 15 seconds after the switching to White Fox does not do really good damage. She's not a dealer. So Luna Snow is gonna actually miss a lot of damage from there. So I'm really excited if the score is gonna help her out or not, or how we doing. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know on the testing. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and as always, if you like the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.